I meet them at the door and introduce myself and bring them through the center, just give them a little bit of a tour. It's a place to get information and education, to take away the stigma of dementia, how to deal with it, how to help caregivers deal with their loved ones. Take them into my office, and then we sit and we basically talk about what their needs might be or what their questions are. I normally start with questions, and then that way they kind of get on a roll and it just unfolds from that point on. And I have the opportunity then to assess, do they need education? Do they really need our services? Where are they? Get them to understand how the brain works when it has a dementia, and how to help them understand the person that they're living with, that they're not doing it on purpose, that there really is a reason there for some of the things that they say or that they forget, because they have good days and bad days. And also to help the client themselves who's been diagnosed with a dementia to come to terms with it, to know that they're not alone out there, because what happens most of the time is once they get a diagnosis, they isolate themselves. Their friends turn away from them. They don't want to have to deal with them anymore because they don't know how do I talk to them about it? What do I do? What do I say? I don't want to offend them. So they have no idea how to talk to people. Yeah. So bringing them here to the center allows them to talk to other clients who are in the same position as them. They can talk about anything. They're open. They also learn little techniques to help them at home. We tell them about research. We also help them with medications. We advocate for them with their physicians. So once I do an assessment with a client, it gives me an idea of where that client is, how they're functioning on a day-to-day basis. Do they need help with maybe sleep at night? Do they need help with personal care? Do they need other services, maybe psychogeriatric? Do they need an appointment maybe with a geriatrician? If they're concerned about power of attorney, how can I help them out with that? Giving them the information that they need to do that research. Maybe it's the public trustee. Maybe there's an issue as far as their funds or mismanagement, and someone only looking after it, and the other family members or someone on the outside being concerned that their funds are dwindling and they won't have enough to look after them. I give them information on the public trustee. Is driving an issue? Give them information on how that process works, what they have to look for there. So we do a lot of educating and giving them the tools to deal with whatever comes up, whatever situation they happen to encounter along the path.